So in also Mind Only School talks about 5 different paths followed by the 3 different levels of the practitioners of the path. Okay, Mind Only School, in other words, Mind Only School talks about the 2 lower school such as hearer and solitary realizer. Also talks about Mahayana practitioner, and they also talk about 5 different paths studied and practiced by hearer schools, and also 5 different paths, 5 different levels of path studied and practiced by the solitary realizer practitioner. Also they talk about 5 different levels of paths studied and practiced by the Mahayana practitioner.
디인데 다 셈자바기 코와 그 주의 자와디 타기 체다마다 도대바 샤단 지바지장 샤그레스 간사가 주도 베체 주바든 베체 마스.
So the Mind Only School talks about the root of the samsara, same as lower school such as Vajraka and Swatantrika school. The root of samsara, according to the lower school, root of samsara is what? I just mentioned. No.
Belief in self-sufficient, substantially existent.
Self-sufficiently existent, independent self. This is translation I see. Zegda means self-sufficiently existent, independent self. Independent self and self-sufficient is the same. Meaning self-sufficient, independent self is quite the same. Substantially existent. They go self-substantially existence, independent self. So this is the root of the samsara, and according to, of course, lower school as well as Mind Only School agrees on that, accept that too. Also they talk about similar way of getting into cycle existence.
In other
words, Mind Only School also agrees or accept that one takes rebirth into cycle existence by the order of 12 links of dependent origination, just as the lower school accepts or propounds. Also, the Mind Only School talks about same method that can help liberate oneself from samsara, just as the lower school. They talk about same method. They can help, they can liberate oneself from samsara, just as the lower school talks about the method.
The end, near to your Dajabit to Tobalaya, Quati, Kasajo, Don Comjetu, Chekoyova. Range Dajabit to Tobalaya, near Bado Kasajo to Bejo, Tomato Comjetu, Chekoyova, Tagi Chetama to the Pada, the sea, but
in other words, the Mind Only School says that in order to achieve the liberation, say if you are follower of the Hearer school, if you are follower of the Hearer school, and in order for you to liberate yourself from samsara, you have to develop the understanding of person's emptiness of being substantial existence, in the sense of being self-sufficient. You have to develop that understanding, and then that's the only way you can achieve liberation from samsara. Similarly, if you are a follower of the solitary realizer, it's the same case. In order to liberate yourself from samsara, you have to develop the understanding of person's emptiness of being substantial existence, in the sense of being self-sufficient. Also, it is the same. So, Mind Only School agrees on that too.
Tenesa, you do Dajabit to talk to Zapanea, Temen Dajabit to talk to you. Ranje Dajabit to Tosonia, Temen Dajum, Tiniga, Ranje Dajum, Niga there, Temen Dajum.
So, you
Ranje Dajum, if you Dajum, Niga there, Temen Dajum.
So, either you are Arhat of, either you have achieved Arhatship of Hearer school or solitary realizer school. You have initially you have become the Arhat of lower school. Makes sense? You have become the Arhat of lower school or lower tenets.
Ta yin yang sense of Lula, range kansa de range da jumbe de to ate yoga yare nye tu gi da jumbe de to ate gora.
According to the mind only school, they believe or they say that it takes in order for you to achieve the soul to realize that arhatship or maybe I should say that, in order for you to achieve the arhatship of soul to realizer, it takes shorter time. It takes shorter time. In other words, you can achieve arhatship of solitary realizer path faster than arhatship of hero path. The hero in order to achieve arhatship of hero path, it takes long time. But in order to take arhatship of solitary realizer, it takes shorter time.
Jumzen kare lavena ranje di nyetulo ombono wa tsgor kibud ranje kaza nyetule ombono wa choya nyetule be cho labuchi so chewa de kewa yores.
Because it is said that practitioners of the solitary realizer, practitioners of the lower school known as solitary realizer, they are more kind of intelligent. Their level of mental capacity is more superior than the mental capacity of the hero practitioners, practitioner of the hero path, and also the practitioner of the practitioner of the lower school known as solitary realizer. They accumulate more merit than the practitioner of the hero path. That's why they said that they achieve their own arhatship far more faster than the arhatship of the hero path.
다가나시 지 녀들을 합의 연된 가시 요래 연된 녀들을 매배 연된 뭐 요래서.
Also they talk about they also talk about the mind only school also talks about much more spiritual qualities, spiritual mental qualities developed by the solitary realizer than the person following the hero path.
And ranjegi damelu ju고는 최대로 된다고요.
Also
damelu 넘주고는 최대로.
So it is said that solitary a person who have achieved arhatship of solitary realizer path, they can teach others without they can teach others with through their body language, not using the speech, not speaking through their mouth, but they can teach others through their body language, for the expression, body expressions.
ranjegi lüg namjugo tone meda badon to goyare meda juru don to goyare.
Also, it is said that the solitary realizer, the arhat solitary realizer, and they can manifest. They can manifest. They can teach others they can teach others. They can teach the teaching. They can give the teaching of 16 attributes of the Four Noble Truth. The 16, you talk about 16 attributes of the Four Noble Truth. They can give teaching on these 16 attributes of the Four Noble Truth to others without using speech, without speaking through their mouth, but through their body language as well.
다가나시 강사 라지 투비 강사가 담에 대수에 담에 루지고 된 도고.
담에 they can also kind of show to others that the selflessness of the person. They can kind of manifest, or they can teach others the teaching of the selflessness of person through their body language.
다가나시 니들을 하고 주지 해봐지 뭐 뭐요.
They also have developed a far more spiritual, miraculous power than the arhatship of the hero path.
아니 타마 란자다 준비되고 토가 라모로부터 될이야. 로변지 나가 맞는 거 소소 란자다 준비되고 모두 제토고요. 라준비되고 토가 라모도 봐야. 로변지 나가 때 말아 맞아 봐. 소소 란자다 준비되고 모두 제토고요.
it is said that those arahat, the followers of the solitary realizer path, it is said that they can attain their ultimate goal, the ultimate goal, without depending on teacher, or without depending on guru, without relying on guru. They can they can attain their ultimate goal. At the last, of course, it doesn't mean that they have never relied on guru. They did in the previous lifetime, but during the last lifetime, that is about to achieve their ultimate goal. Then they at that time, they don't have to rely on guru. They can actualize or achieve their ultimate goal, such as arahatship, by themselves.
Nyetule haba yinsu kibu dingje. Tejinle tezi mawache. Nyetule tezi ya toache. Tejinle tezi mawa yinsu sa tedeben ranje tela kibu dingi kansa hache. Cheza lamri se ta kibu dingi se ta ngu lamri de ranje shira chuto tigmare. Tigmare. Langi kibu dingi kansa. Ta kansa kibu dingi kansa, kibu chimbu kansa, kibu dingi kansa, kibu chungyu kansa sumshiri.
The Kibudin Kogoris.
Kibudin is basically Rangeli Kibudin Kansas.
So, this that's why the solitary realizer are considered known as the person with middling mental scope.
Say that.
Person with middling mental scope.
Middling
mental scope.
So the Yetule de Lapashe, Tejin de Mawa.
Because they are the solitary realizer are considered lower than the Mayana practitioner and a little bit superior than the higher practitioners. And the practitioner of the higher path are considered or known as the person with lower mental scope. The solitary realizer are known as person with medium mental scope. And also the person practitioner of the minor path are known as person with higher mental scope.
Temeji Dajumba the Ranje Danyetu Niki Dajumbatella Teme Dajum Resuma. Teme Dajum said Ranje Dajum Yedu Dajum Yilama.
So when you hear people talking about the arahat of the lower school, then you have to understand that either he or she could be arahat of hero path or arahat of solitary realizer path. When they talk about arahat of lower school, lower school is divided into two, hero and solitary realizer. Right? So here you have to know that according to the minor school, in other words, minor only school as well as Southern Drakpa school, Vibhashika school, they talk about the same root of this cycle existence and same method that can help eliminate that kind of root of the samsara. Okay, same method. They talk about same method and same kind of ultimate goal, that is arahatship. There could be a little bit differences, in terms of the path. Minor differences, but basically the same. But one difference is that they talk about, minor only school talks about the Mahayana path as well, because the Hinayana and the Vibhashika and Southern Drakpa, they don't talk about Mahayana path, right? So they talk about their own path. So, but minor only school, they also talk about Mahayana path as well. When they talk about Mahayana path, they talk about 5 different levels of path, such as path of accumulation, path of preparation, path of meditation, path of seeing, path of normal learning. I mean, it's path of seeing and path of meditation, path of normal learning. So this is, I said earlier, that you say if you are follower of the minor path, you become you will you have actualized or attained the first path known as path of accumulation once you have developed bodhicitta, right? Then you enter into the first path. As soon as you have developed the genuine bodhicitta, you have entered into the first path known as path of accumulation.
다 인디 다 대진 그 총놈 줄에 계산에 다 드네야 방고로 와. 유목 가자지 대버신별 남녀야지 산제 고방 토고로 와. 토도 잡아다 탐제 개별 고방 토야라 파도 중에 기대 시리브 생각하잖아. 오 시리디. 시리.
So of course once you have entered into the first path of accumulation, and then then you start working on eliminating the root of the you start working on eliminating the main obstacles that obstructs omniscience, that obstruct to achieve enlightenment. So that's called obstruction to omniscience. So you start working on eliminating the obstruction to omniscience.
다 테메제 다준베 디부터 발라 니리 방고고 도스 시디 방고요 말이지.
So so Madhyamaka school said that in order to achieve the arhatship, you don't have to eliminate the obstruction to omniscience. You have to eliminate only the afflictive obstruction or obstruction to liberation, not obstruction to omniscience.
산제지 고방 토발라 시디 생다 방고래지.
So Manoli school said that in order to achieve enlightenment, you have to eliminate obstruction to omniscience.
다 시디 방고고이나 안 시디브스도 무슨 가르치 그래지.
Then the question arises, what is the obstruction of omniscience? How do you identify? How do you define the obstruction of omniscience?
시디도 가르치도 무슨 시그래. 시디 방에 그 따와도 가르치래.
And also the question arises, what kind of philosophical view? What kind of philosophical view that can help eliminate the obstruction to omniscience?
이제 다 시디디 치료 tundu 주바진 별로 달라. 시디지 그래. 로타 대샤베 바자달라 시디지 그래. 치든지 별로 다 대샤베 바자달라 시디지 그래.
치든 된루라고 말어.
치든 된루라고 말해.
치든
된루스 라고 말하는 거지. 쓴다 별로라.
치든 받지 아니야.
치료 tundu 주바진 별로 다 대샤베 바자달라 시디지 그래. 군이가.
So what is according to Manoli school? What is the obstruction to omniscience? The obstruction to omniscience is that the conception of being external existence. Conception of being external existence is to be considered obstruction to omniscience, as well as the latency or imprint left by the kind of conception, conception of being external object or external existence, left by impression or latency, is also to be considered obstruction to omniscience. So true here.
다 된데를 치든지 뽕발라 뽕지 그 따와 간지 거래. 라바이나 따와디 치료 tundu 동배 따와 생각 때 뽕.
So what is the philosophical view that can help eliminate that kind of misconception, such as conception of being external existence, is that empty of being external existence. Being empty of external existence, opposite of being empty of external object is the antidote. Is the philosophical view that can eliminate the misconceptions, such as misconceiving being external object.
근데 예수가 대바 친구기 람나게 내가 소 검제 쏘드 가래라고 이나 아니 치료든 좀 따와드레스.
So while you are on according to Manoli school, when you have embarked on these 5 different levels of path, what is the main object of your meditation? So the question arises, so your question of the main object of meditation is to meditate on the emptiness of being external object or being external existence, is the actual object of meditation.
는 검제 쪽으로 다 간지를 했으라고이나 치료든 좀 따와디 람게 내가 검제 쪽으로 다 간지를 했으나
If you say how do you meditate on emptiness of being external object.
다 도sam당다. 다기 장주 것은 유를 끼운도 근데 가래. 대신 총람색 그래서.
So as I mentioned earlier, that you have entered into the first path of accumulation by
대신
developing jin bodhicitta.
대신 총람색.
This is how you get into the first path.
당연하다 두두두두 시고 or다.
It's just we are just giving the main point, not only into going into detail. Just
그치.
as a brief.
그 로사가 아무 띠띠띠띠 심바이나 아니 걸레라
picture
그러고.
of the
가서도 어디 내가도 심바이나 걸레라 그러고. 칼리